So, like, what is the most ridiculous missed opportunity like you've ever had during a performance?
I'm doing my thumb tip routine,
Your
right? Where
pumpkin routine?
thumb tip.
Oh, thumb tip, thumb tip.
Where I'm actually, hold on, I'm actually figured out this that thing right here. So I'm doing this, right? I'm doing this, right? Now usually I've been doing this for 45 years, maybe longer, right? So I'm doing this whole bit right here. I'm saying, okay, well, it's in there now, people. Let me explain to you how this works. It vanishes like that. Thing with like that, I went the thing with when I said, "Oh, excuse me one second. We have that." I said, "Now, let me show you this card trick." you know, no one even thought about it anymore. Once the thing disappeared, I just picked that back up and started doing the card trick. And there's all. But just look. But you can't panic.
Yeah.
You can't panic. You can't go, "Oh my God, you understand? Right? I'm sorry if you died." No, don't make any excuses. Just
Uh-uh.
go pick the thing up and continue doing something else.
Yeah.
They don't know. They forget so quick. It's amazing.
Yes. That was a huge piece of advice for me, that the audience doesn't know what's supposed to be happening or what's supposed to happen.
Don't know. Unless you let them know, and you let them know
Right.
by if you panic and start making excuses, then everyone knows that you did something wrong, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I had a woman recently. I worked for this lady recently. She was bad. She was doing magic in front of me, and
Hmm.
at the end, her last trick didn't work at all.
Oh no.
She said, "Oh, yeah, excuse me, it doesn't always work. Thank you very much." I said, "Whoa!" At the end, I said to her, "Listen, no matter how bad things go in the end, you can't leave the audience with a trick that doesn't work." I said, "You must have a backup trick." She didn't have another trick. I said, "See, this is what makes you not a professional. You want to say you're a professional, but yet you don't have a backup trick. See, you ain't not supposed to do every trick you know. You're supposed to save something in reserve in case something happens. You need another 5 minutes. You need another 10 minutes, stuff like that. You're supposed to always have a trick in reserve."
Right.
And I have a bunch of stuff on stage. I don't even do half of that stuff. So I do only if I have to. I'm back. Somebody say they want 20 minutes, but if 20 minutes come and that last trick didn't work so well, then I'm gonna grab another trick and go over 5 minutes. I'm not gonna leave the audience with something that didn't work. But that's all they're gonna remember.
Oh, God. That's so true. It's what do they say? Like it's like the last day of your vacation is the most important because it's the one that sets the
That,
whatchamacallit.
that, that's what they're gonna remember right there. The last thing you do, they're gonna remember. And you can do all this great stuff, but that last day, man, I'm telling you, it will
You
come.
want so you know it's been my saving grace a couple of times is the I know it's not Michael Lamar's but the
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go. See?
I
You can't lose that.
I was you know Crazy Cube, the little,
Yeah.
yeah. So I love doing stuff that makes like real magicians groan, like those silly props.
There you
And
go.
yeah, and I was practicing at the impromptu rooms at the castle, and like 3 out of 4 times I totally bombed. I don't know how, because it's not a hard trick, it's self-working practically. And it was just a really awkward moment where like it wasn't the number, but I just immediately went into like, oh, let me show you my favorite coin trick, and then
There
it's
you
like,
go. Exactly. Cover up.
and that's all anybody thinks about, talks about. They never do anything else. Yeah, hilarious,
Cover up. But if you leave
hilarious.
season with that bomb thing, that's what they're gonna do. And another thing I have, he wanted to do some coin trick for Jack Goldfinger, and I was working for these 15 people and Jack, and at the end he kept telling me, "And let me do something. Let me do something." I said, "All right, man." So I introduced him. I said, "Wait, by the way, he wants to do a little something." Comes up, picks up a coin. He goes like this. He goes, hands are too, my hands are too sweaty. Never mind. And then after that, every time I ask Jack, can he come? He says, "Well, no." So all I remember is this guy not being able to do something. See?
Dang.
You
Yeah.
can't do it. You can't.
Yeah.
You must leave people with a good impression. Like Jack always says, he says, We're gonna have one time to make a good impression. One time. First time they meet you, you got to give an impression right there and then. All they're gonna remember. Uh, whatever you look like at that time, that's what they remember. How you act like at that time, that's what they remember. Come in and your breath stink, they ain't gonna forget. They're gonna remember your breath stink.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they're gonna remember, man. You got to come. You got to come right the first time.